Hey everybody, it's Calxiyn here. Before we get started today, let me thank my patrons over on Patreon: Academy Professor Edwin, Huntsman, Tier, Ash Carlton, new recruits, Huntsman in Training, Emmy Cat, new recruits, Solly, Rooter, Flashy, Rage Factor 13, Wade and Jess, and $100 patron Alex Y. So, this one is a bit of a weird one. We actually already recorded this video, and so I am re-recording over myself because we got some new information and things like that, and we kind of changed my mind on some things. And so basically what you guys are going to see is part one of this video is me going to be explaining the release date of the soundtrack to you. Then at around 4-ish, 3 minutes, we are going to switch topics as to what tracks that we would like to be kind of on the set list, if we could have our dream tracks be in the Volume 4 album. And so that's kind of what we're talking about today. Obviously, I'm re-recording the first part, so Hunter isn't here, but let me just explain to you quickly what's going on, and that is that there is a screenshot going around that, that Jeff confirmed on his Facebook in a message that the soundtrack is gonna come out on Monday, and I thought that was a bit sketchy. I thought that was a bit weird. Monday being May 1st, by the way, and I thought, oh, okay, like maybe this is fake. But then I talked to Jeff myself about something completely different, but it showed that he does reply to his messages, and then somebody else told me that usually they don't make a big show out of, I guess, releasing the soundtrack, if that makes any sense. Like, they don't usually announce it, it just kind of pops up like a daisy, and there it is. So that kind of changed my mind a little. I think that this is probably a very real possibility. Again, we'll see in the next couple days what actually happens, but I do believe that this is probably very credible. Last time I talked about it, I wasn't really sure. But I do think that it has some substantial kind of proof to it. And I think that it's gonna be exciting, but we don't know the set list yet of this day, and that is what Hunter and I are gonna be theorizing about now, is the set list for the Volume 4 soundtrack. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest. Bye! Okay, so today we're gonna look at what songs that we want, Hunter doesn't really, he's not a big fan of I wouldn't say you're not a big fan, you don't like it as much as me.
I'm not like,
I'm musically inclined, I like
music. I like, I think, a more diverse set of music than you will.
No, but
My thing is that with that is that I'm not crazy about albums. I'll have like 1 or 2 songs that I enjoy, that are memorable.
But all of them are great.
But like, I think certain ones, like, I think the Neon Cat,
that's
the Flint Cole,
like one of the best songs though.
Yeah, and I think that was memorable in its show, and I think the Team Coffee song, that was memorable.
I listen to Neon Cat anytime I want to feel motivated, you know.
I feel like the first 3, maybe first 2 openings were memorable. I think Red Like Roses were memorable. But after that, it starts getting a little less... Like, at the dance scene in the Rwby ball, whatever, Beacon's ball, that was a memorable scene, but I could not tell you what music was playing.
It was, baby, it's time to make up your mind.
You see, and she remembers it, and I don't.
It's a Shine song, right?
So, I think I've always enjoyed the music of Rwby as it happens, like its instrumentals and whatnot, but as for listening to the music, I've never been that excited.
Okay. So here is what I'm these are music pieces that will definitely be in it. Let's Just Live, like Morning Follows Night, which I really want to hear because we need to analyze that song for Black Sun.
Okay, when you say we, you mean you, and I'll be here in the corner looking at my phone.
Yeah. This Life Is Mine, so that's the song that Weiss sings. Bad Luck Charm, which we all need to hear the rest of because it's a great song. Armed and Ready's already full. And then whatever acoustic song is going to be chosen, because as of right now we don't know if they're going to continue with the acoustic tradition or not, or do multiple acoustics as well as do the acoustic tradition. That was kind of talked about on their Facebook page. They wanted us to sort of pick a song, but I think that they'll still do When It Falls and then just pick another acoustic song to do. And so those are the ones that we know for sure will be on it. Someone else mentioned that there's a new song that will be on the track, and apparently it's called Home. I don't know anything about that though, so I don't remember hearing it, but I think it's just one of the songs that just didn't really show up. So those are what we know will definitely be in there, but as for what we want, I really, really want to hear Morning Follows Night. I think that it could give more character development to Sun to some extent, because from the snippet I did hear of it, because they did show a little bit at a con. I don't know, I feel like that it would give more to Sun's character development, because right now, we've talked about this in other videos, but we kind of find Sun a bit, like, creepy right now, like a little bit, you know, he's too much. And so we want to see him develop if he is going to be with Blake, and I think that in a song won't be the most effective in terms of people that don't even listen to the song and just watch the show, right? But I think that it will be nice for us, at least, for our peace of mind, right? Other songs, though, I definitely want to hear the rest of Weiss's song and Bad Luck Charm. I think Bad Luck Charm is the one that's what everybody's hyping over. But as, you know, what do you think, Hunter? Because those are the ones that are going to be confirmed in there, but I want to get to, like, other stuff that I would like in a second.
Honestly, I don't have a lot, because the only song that really sticks out to me is the opening. And I'm not going to lie.
I don't like it.
I didn't like it
I know,
that much.
neither did I. I'm
so,
sorry.
Like, looking forward to, like, Volume 4, or rather Volume 5, I hope they have a more memorable, just...
Yeah, this was kind of a happy, fun time, sort of. I didn't like it either.
I don't like my happy, fun time.
But how about Bad Luck Charm? Because that's the one that plays. Do you remember anything of that?
No, I do not.
I'm a bad luck charm, I'm an albatross. No, I don't think those are the right notes.
Yeah. Are those bad luck charms?
Yeah,
albatross?
Apparently. I looked
albatross?
it up. So yeah, that's the song. What else? I want to hear, yeah, I do really want to hear Morning Follows Night. It works because I'm playing with Blake right now. I'm also hoping that we'll get instrumentals of all of these, preferably with the track. I know there are instrumentals out there that Jeff has made and put, like, on his Spotify and stuff, but I hope that they come with the track. Like, it would be nice if they came with the album just for purchasing purposes, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So other things. So on the Volume 2 album, they had a Beach Boy remix and a Magical Girl remix. Like, would you want to see anything like...
Wait, what?
There's a Magical Girl remix of,
like, is that
this, not This Will Be the Day, Time to Say Goodbye.
So wait, when you mean Beach Boys, do you mean that they did a version of a song, but it was like surf rock?
I don't know.
How did I not?
It says, Time to Say Goodbye, I think that's... Hold on, I can't see the rest of the titles for my songs, just... okay, so this is, oh, God, come on, let me see the rest of it! Oh boy, now I'm dying in the game. Yeah, Time to Say Goodbye, James Lando's Beach Boy remix.
And it's done like surf rock.
I mean, I haven't really listened to it. I don't really like either.
The one thing that I found slightly interesting...
This Will Be the Day, this is probably the Magical Girl, remix. Yes. So, would you want to see anything like that? Yes, Jane Lando's Magical Girl remix. So, any interest in anything like that? What if they did, like, I don't know.
I mean, that sounds kind of fun.
What if they did, like, a Beatles remix? What would that even sound like? What I would be interested in is a musical remix.
Oh, of course.
And I don't...
That surprised everyone.
I don't know exactly how they would do that.
My jaw's on the floor. Knock me down with a feather.
Fuck me with a chainsaw.
Did you know chainsaws were originally developed for childbirth?
Hunter! Okay. So,
Assisting there is.
Anyways, so would you want to see, like, more remixes? Because I would go for a Divide remix, but also have, like, Divide and a Red Like Roses 2 remix, where it would be a conversation between Salem and Summer instead, like, why did you take me away from my daughter? So, like, a mix of those two songs, that would be interesting. But as for stuff that we already kind of know is gonna happen, I would like an acoustic of Bad Luck Charm, so I could sing it better. because I cannot sing with Jeff, unfortunately. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what's on the track, what made it on, what they did in such short notice. Again, this video is out on Friday, so if we have no information about the track release date, you guys will get the first half of our video talking about that. But if we did, then you'll only get this half of us kind of talking about what we want from it. But I think that it has a lot to offer. Like, I think there are a lot of good songs that we didn't really hear all of, because that was my problem with this volume, actually, is that we didn't hear a song in full. Like, with the Neon Cat song, it played all the way, didn't it? Or at least most of it played. But we basically heard nothing of Morning Follows Night. We heard a little bit of Bad Luck Charm, like, and Life Is Mine was just kind of another snippet, right? And so, usually we hear at least 1 or 2 songs in full, right? Because Caffeine was a full, like, it was a full-ish, like, we got lyrics from it. Morning Follows Night, like, you could barely tell what they were kind of saying, you know what I mean? Because during the Neon Cat situation, right, like, you could hear the lyrics, and it was kind of like, it was music narrating the scene, but this time it was just music in the background. You understand what I'm saying, Hunter? And so I want to hear the rest of these songs because we didn't hear them the same way this volume, and I think next volume they may change that. I don't know. Like, it depends. Maybe all the girls being together will change that. They just didn't have enough time to stick the full songs in, you know what I mean? It was a weird style change, and I didn't really like it, and so I'm excited to hear the rest of the songs. Do you have anything to add to that?
Not necessarily. No.
Because, like, how do you know the music from the track? Like, no wonder you don't know any of these songs, right? We didn't hear any of them, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
'Cause all these
like,
lyrics, they just don't feel. They just don't.
They weren't there. You know what I mean? But you know the lyrics to Neon Cat, right? Because you heard that one, the full one. Like, hey there, girlfriend, can't you see all the things I never
I feel like
feel?
that entire fight scene was paced really well to music.
Yes, and that's what I wanted. You know what I mean? Like, I was upset. Like, I was slightly upset that they didn't do it the same way this time. At least with one of the songs, right? Like, Jeff is a genius. Like, use him. Like, I feel like that is gonna make a lot more people sort of buy and not buy, because they don't know what they're buying, right? They haven't heard any of the songs, but also they'll buy out of curiosity, is that none of these songs were really in the volume. And so, yeah, that's kind of my opinion on what should be in there. I really like acoustic versions because Casey's voice is hard to sing with. And so anything to slow her voice down and, like, make notes easy for me. Because I've tried doing acoustic versions, but I still don't have the sheet music for that. Obviously, it doesn't exist, so I end up slowing the original sheet music down, and it's difficult. I just want a nice acoustic slow. I like having the songs, but slower, you know? Like, more emotionally packed, you know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I also kind of want not a reprise, but From Shadows had a lot of space in it. Like, it had a lot of, and I guess Morning Follows Night will kind of make up for that, but From Shadows has this long, like, music break in it, and I hate that. Like, I want to hear more of Blake, because, you know, it's Blake's song. I want to hear more of how Blake feels, you know? I don't want this long music break in the way. And so I kind of want something maybe more to be, or at least the 2 different parts of Shadows combine and make an acoustic. Like, these are all of my dreams that I'm showing you guys. These are our hopes and dreams. So I think that we're pretty much good, Hunter, unless you have anything else that you want to... Will you buy it?
Probably won't.
Will you listen to it with me while we're on the bus?
I mean, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. I'm glad we cleared that up. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was kind of a weird one because halfway through the video, I realized we have to account for, but wait, what if by the time they actually see this, we actually get information about it and we're talking about it like we have no idea what's going on, you know what I mean? And so if if we get confirmation it's coming out, you guys won't see the part where we talked about if it's gonna come out or not. If they release the set list, like, we may be in trouble. You know what I mean? None of our dreams came true. But let's hope that they don't do anything, and yeah, we don't know. Anyway, guys, yeah, this was this is one of those videos where it needs to kind of be timed, so it's kind of hard to do because nothing we say may actually happen. You know, it's like those theories that we used to do, like the Friday right before the episode came out, like they're on the hinge of being unproven, but anyway, it's alright. Thank you again to my patrons over on Patreon: Academy Professor Edwin, Huntsman Ash, Carlton, Huntsman in Training Emmy Cat, and new recruits, oh god, Flashy, Rooter, Rage Factor 13, Sully, Wade, and Jess. I think I may have missed someone, but I don't know who they are now. Anyway, guys, again, I hope that you enjoyed this one. Oh, and $100 patron Alex Wise. I always forget because you're at the end. But anyway, yeah, this has been a weird week for videos. I hope you guys like the new schedule, even if you don't like the new video. But yeah, we'll see you later. Bye!